Today we are going to use WordPress to create a book selling website. If you're a writer or a publisher and want to create your own book selling website, this is how you do it with 3 simple steps. So I have divided this video into 3 simple steps. In step 1, I'll show you how to set up your website. In step 2, I'll show you WordPress settings. In step 3, I'll show you how to design and setting up your WordPress website. And finally, you have your website. In the setup part, we will look at how to get the best web hosting and domain name for your book selling website. And next, I'll show you guys how to set up your web hosting, and I'll also show you guys how to install a WordPress. In the second part, we will look at some WordPress essential settings, which is very important, guys. And next, we'll move to the designing part and some settings of our book selling website. In the designing part, I'll show you how to install a theme. If you are getting any sort of error after installing a theme, then we will look at how to install a free SSL certificate. In the next part, we'll look at the WooCommerce settings, and we'll also look at the advanced shipping and the payment gateway, and we will also look at the how to add a product or your books on your e-commerce website for sell. And in the final part, we will look at the customization section. So in this section, I'll also show you how to create a logo for free. And finally, you will get your book selling website in few simple steps. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started and let me show you how you can create this book selling website. Let's get started. Okay, to create any website, whether it's e-commerce or book selling website or blog or any kind of website, there are 2 required things. First is web hosting and second is domain name. If you do not know what is web hosting or domain name, well, web hosting is a place where all your website file will be stored. And domain name is your website name, like google.com, yahoo.com, youtube.com. These are the domain names. So we need a web hosting and domain name first in order to create a website, or we need a web hosting where we can place our website. So let's get web hosting and domain name. You can click on the first link in the video description, or you can type in this URL, ronnesvfx/gd, which stands for GoDaddy. When you press enter, it will directly take you to this web hosting web page. Okay, and here you will see different types of packages that you can buy according to your requirement. Okay, if you're just getting started, you can go with starter or economy plan. If you're a little bit familiar with web hosting, then you can go with deluxe and ultimate plan. But I think starter plan and economy plan is more than enough if you're just getting started. If you go with starter plan, you won't get any domain name. However, if you choose economy plan, you will get a domain name for free, and you will get a free professional email for 1 year. Professional email means a branded email like info@yourdomainname.com or support@yourdomainname.com, or it could be anything @yourdomainname.com. Got it? But if you have a budget and you want to host unlimited website, then you can go with deluxe or ultimate plan. If you go with deluxe, you will see you can host unlimited website. If you go with ultimate plan, you will get a free SSL certificate for 1 year and 1 premium DNS, which is awesome, guys. It will secure your website. In order to buy any plan, simply click on add to cart. For this example, I'll go with deluxe. Just type your domain name over here and then click on submit. So here you can see your domain name is available. Now click on select and continue. In the left hand side, you have to select your billing cycle. I'm gonna select 12 month. So here you can see you are getting a professional email, or you can say a branded email for 1 year. That's awesome. Now click on I'm ready to pay. And here you can see you got the promo code in order to get a best discount. If you're watching this video more than 1 month or 2 months or later, the same promo code might not work for you. If you need more promo codes, don't forget to check out the description box of this video to get best discount on your web hosting. Let's click on I'm ready to pay. So here you have to create an account. I'm gonna click on continue with email. Type your email, type your username and your password, and then click on create account. There you go. Now scroll down a little bit. In the left hand side, you have to fill in the billing information. Let's quickly fill in the details. Awesome. Now click on save. Okay, so now you have to select your payment method. I'm from India, I'm gonna select UPI. If you live in other countries, you can select any type of payment gateway, okay, in order to pay this amount. So I'm gonna select the UPI and I'm gonna type my virtual payment address and then click on review order. Now click on complete purchase. Now pay this amount with your UPI app and you will get your web hosting and domain name. In order to see your web hosting, click on this button, go to My Account. If you do not know where is My Account app, you can simply go to your profile, this drop down button, and then you can click on My Product. Let's scroll down. Now click on Manage All alongside web hosting. Now click on this drop down button and click on Setup. So now you have to select your domain. I'm going to select this domain that we just bought with this plan. So here you have to select your data center. I'm going to select Asia. Now click on Yes, let's do it. Type your WordPress username and create your password and type your password once again and then click on Next. So here you can create a branded email ID which look more professional and then click on Finish. So this process can take few minutes. Updating domain, applying things, onboarding completed successfully. Now click on Go to the dashboard. So I'm gonna click on No, I don't want to participate, and then click on Confirm. So guys, we have successfully installed a WordPress. To access your WordPress dashboard, simply click on Admin, scroll down and click on Use Default WordPress and then click on Yes, I'm sure. And then click on No thanks, I just want to exit. Okay, let's move to the next part of this video. In this part, we are going to look at the essential settings of WordPress. But before that, let's hover your mouse over here and let's visit your site and let's look at the default WordPress website. So you can see there is no content here. The only thing we got here is dummy or sample post, which is hello world. So keep watching this video till the end. Don't skip any single part of this video and you will learn how to create a book selling website from scratch because there is no content here. Okay, so let's get started. And of course, if you notice that I've changed my domain name for some reason and this is a local website, but it doesn't really matter. You can stick with your own domain that you just bought with GoDaddy. Okay, let's look at the essential settings of WordPress. If you look at the left hand side, these are the tools that you can use to edit your website. And by the way, this is the back end and this is the front end that people will see. Okay, or you can say that your visitor will see. Your visitor can't have access in the back end of your WordPress website. So only you or the admin of this website can have access in the back end as well as in the front end. So in the back end, let's look at the WordPress essential settings. To change your WordPress basic settings, let's hover your mouse over settings, click on general. So here you can see we have the general setting. In the general settings, we have the site title, which is already there. You can still change the site title if you want, and we have the tagline. You can replace this tagline with your own tagline. For example, you are creating a book selling website, you can type something like buy new books every day, something like that. Okay, and make sure this website URL and the site URL should be the same. And here you can see we have the administrator email address. Type your own administrator email. It should be real email address. Okay, and next we have the membership. Make sure you check this box. If you want others to register on your website, then only activate this option. Otherwise, you can uncheck it. Next, we have the new user default rule. Subscriber, contribute, author, editor, administrator. Subscriber should be the fine for this type of website. Next, we have the language. Select your language. Select your time zone. I'm from India. I'm going to select my time zone. And below, we have the date format, time format. Select your date format. I'll go with this one. Next, I have time format. This is completely fine for me. Next, we have the week starts. Week starts on Monday. It's all up to you. It depends on your country. I think for me, Monday would be fine. Once you make your changes, don't forget to click on save changes. It will keep your changes saved, as you can see. Let's look at the writing tab. In the writing settings, you don't have to change anything. look at the readings tab. Here you can see we have the home page display, your latest post, or you can select a static page. If you have created a separate home page, you can select a static page. From here you can select your home page that you have created for your website. In the post page, select your blog page, but right now I'm gonna select your latest post because there is no content here. Next, you can see we have the blog pages show at most. You can change these number according to your preference. So I'm completely fine with these settings. I'm gonna click on save changes. Next, let's look at the discussion tab. Here you can see we have the default post setting. You can read the line. If you don't like that feature, you can uncheck it. That's simple. But make sure you check this option if you want to avoid spamming on your website. User must be registered and logged in to comment. Make sure you check this option. The rest of things are completely fine for me. Scroll down at the very bottom, click on save changes. Now go to media. Here you can see we have the thumbnail size, medium size, large size. You can increase or decrease the number, but I think this is the best setting. Let's look at the permalinks. This is the most important settings, whether it's e-commerce or blog or any kind of website. In the comment setting, make sure you select the post name. This will create a SEO friendly URL. If you go with something like this, plain text, it will create your post URL or your product URL like this, your domain name and these number, alphabet and number. So make sure you select the post name. It will create a SEO friendly URL for your product, for your post. Got it? Once you make your changes, don't forget to click on save changes. Let's look at the privacy. So here you have to select your privacy policy page. If you don't have privacy policy page, you can create a new one by clicking on create button, or you can go to pages, click on add new. From there, let me show you. Let's open add new button in a new tab. So here you can see this is a Gutenberg editor. In past couple of years, this editor wasn't exist. There was a classic editor. Anyways, in this editor, here you have to type your page title, which would be privacy policy, and here you have to type your own privacy policy of your website, and then click on publish and publish this page. Once you do it, close this, come to this page and refresh the page and select your own privacy policy. Right now, this is a sample privacy policy, or you can say a dummy privacy policy that you are using by default. Select your own privacy policy page and then click on use this page. That's simple. So we are done with the essential settings of WordPress. Let's go to the dashboard and let's move with the next part of this video. So in this part, we are going to install a theme. To install a theme, let's hover your mouse over appearance and then click on themes. So here you can see we have 3 types of theme installed by default. If you do not know what is theme basically is a pre-designed template that will change the overall look of your website. To install a new theme, let's click on add new and then click on upload themes. Now leave this page as it is. We will come back here and we have to drag and drop a theme file over here. Now let's open a new tab and now type this URL, runners_vfx/𝗃𝗃𝗃 and press enter. It will take you to this website. This is an ultimate toolkit for building a websites with WordPress. So on this website, click on solutions and now click on bookstore website. So guys, to create a bookstore website, let's click on buy now button because we have to buy this theme. Let's click on buy now. It will show you the 4 types of subscription plan that you can buy. First, you can see we have the all exclusive, unlimited, freelance lifetime and lifetime. This would be one-time payment, guys. If you'll go with freelance lifetime, it will give you 500 projects. If you go with this plan, 999 plan, it will give you unlimited projects. That means you can use this subscription on unlimited websites. Awesome, right? So if you're just getting started, I think this 1-year plan would be more than enough to get started. So I'm gonna choose this plan, click on checkout. So guys, here you have to pay this amount in order to get this subscription. Once you buy this subscription, you will have other unlimited themes, solutions, or other premium products, plugins, each and everything that you will see on this 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 website. Awesome, right? So go ahead, buy this theme. In order to buy a theme, you have to create an account. If you already have an account with 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, you can log in. Otherwise, you can type in your email, your full name, and your phone number, and then check this box and click on next step. By the way, before I proceed to the next step, I want to let you know that I'm giving away free subscription of 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗀. Rules are in the video description. Don't forget to check out video description if you want a free 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗀 membership. Anyways, let's click on next step. So guys, here you have to select your payment gateway. I'll go with PayPal. Click on PayPal. So guys, here type your PayPal email, click next, type your PayPal password, and then click on login. So guys, here you have to select your payment gateway and click on continue and complete your purchase. That's simple. So I'm not gonna buy this subscription because I already have this subscription in my account. So I'm gonna close this out. Now I'm gonna sign in with my real account. First, let's log out. Let me log in with my real account. I'm gonna click on login. Alright guys, so as you can see here, I have this subscription in my account. If I expand this out, you can see I have this subscription over here, all exclusive, and this is my license key that I'm gonna blur it out. Now all I'm gonna do, just scroll down a little bit, and here all I need is this 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀 wizard, or you can download any type of plugin or theme. But right now I just need this 𝘃𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗀 wizard that will help us to install bookstore theme. So quickly download this plugin. Okay, so we got the plugin. Come back to this page. We don't have to do anything, so do not go inside the theme guys. That was my bad. Anyways, inside the theme you have to delete these useless themes because we're not gonna use them. So why would we reserve the storage of our web hosting? Anyways, let's hover your mouse over plugins, click on installed plugins. So here you can see we don't have any plugin installed on this website. In order to install a new plugin, click on add new. Now click on upload plugin. Now drag and drop your plugin file that we just download. Let's drag and drop that plugin. Click on install now, and now activate the plugin. There you go. Now you can see the quick installation guide. Let's click on let's go. Type your license key. Go back to your 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗀𝗀 account, scroll up, copy your license key, Ctrl+C to copy, Ctrl+V to paste, click on get started. Now select full 𝘃𝗃𝗀𝗀𝗀 installation, click on install. Here select the theme that you like to install. I'm gonna select this 𝗃𝗁 theme, click on install. Now here you will see two options. If you go with first option, it will install parent theme. If you go with second option, it will install a child theme. Okay, I'm gonna select the second option, click on continue. So here you can see we have two types of tab here. We have the dynamic templates, we have the design templates. So now select this template, only books, click on start installation. Now make sure you check all of these options because all of these plugins are required plugins. If you expand this one, and these are the external or optional plugins that you can install in order to expand the extra functionality to your website. So in this case, I'm not gonna install them, I'm gonna skip that. So I collapse this out and click on continue. So this process may take some time, so I'm gonna speed this video up and I'll come back once it's done. Okay, now we are back here and you can see we have two options that you can select. If you select first option, it will add the extra content without removing your existing content. And if you go with the second option, it will replace your existing content with the dummy content. So I'm gonna select the first option. It's all your preferences. If you newly install your WordPress website, you can select first option. If you have fresh installation of WordPress, you can select first option or second option. It doesn't really matter. Okay, click on continue. So again, it'll take some time, so I'm gonna speed this video up and I'll come back once it's done. Alright, the process has been finished. Now click on continue. So again, this process still may take some time, so I'm gonna speed this video up once again and I'll come back once the process finish. Alright guys, now you can see this message right here. Congratulations, you are all set. That means you have successfully installed dynamic template on your website. Now go to the dashboard. So guys, here click on start update. Basically you have to update the data of each plugin. So keep updating all these plugins. Alright, so we have successfully updated the data of these plugins. If you are seeing this type of error message, your store does not appear to be using a secure connection, we highly recommend serving your entire website over HTTPS connection to help keep customer data secure. That means your website does not have SSL certificate and you are seeing this type of message as well, not secure. If you click over here, you can see the connection is not secure. In order to secure your website connection, you have to install SSL certificate. If your web hosting package does not include SSL certificate, you can install SSL certificate for free. Just watching my other video, you'll find that video link in the video description. Go ahead, watch that video and install a free SSL certificate on your website that will secure your website connection. And your customer or a visitor of your website will trust on your website even more. Okay, so make sure to install SSL certificate by going to the description box of this video. And now it's time to look at the template that we just installed. Just hover your mouse over here, right click, open link in a new tab, click on visit site, and now look at here. Alright guys, this is our brand new website looks like. As you can see here, this design looks exactly like dynamic template that you can see on 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗀 website. Now let's close these tabs. Okay, so let's move to the next part of this video. In this part, we're going to look at the WooCommerce settings for our e-commerce website, or you can say our bookstore or book selling website. To get started, let's have your mouse over WooCommerce and click on settings. So here you can see we have different types of tab here. First, we have the general tab. In the general tab, we have store address. Fill your store address and all other details. Scroll down. Here you can see we have enable taxes. You can enable taxes if you want. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Scroll down at the very bottom. Here you can see we have the currency option. Select your currency where you like to sell your books. United States dollar, completely fine for me. Currency position left, and rest of things are good here. Don't forget to click on save changes when you made any changes on this tab. Let's move to products tab. So guys, here you have to select your shop page, which is right here. If you don't have a shop page, you have to create a new one by going to pages, click on add new, and from there you have to type the title, which is shop. Below in the description field, you have to paste a short code of WooCommerce for shop page, and that way you will create a shop page for your e-commerce website, or you can say your bookstore. Next, we have the add to cart behavior. Redirect to cart page after successful addition. I'm not gonna uncheck this option. I like my customer to add multiple items into their cart page, so I'm gonna leave it as it is. Next, you can increase or decrease the number of these images, placeholder images. It's all up to you. Next, we have the measurement. We have the weight unit, weight dimension. On this website, we are selling books, so I'll go with grams. Dimension unit, centimeter, meter. Let's go with meter. Reviews. Enable product reviews. Absolutely correct. You have to enable this option, and rest of things are good here. Let's click on save changes. Let's go to the shipping tab. So guys, here let's create a shipping zone. To create a shipping zone, click on add shipping zone, type the zone name. I'm gonna call it free shipping. Next, zone region, where you like to provide a free shipping only in the United States. The entire United States will be a free shipping. And then click on add shipping method, select free shipping, click on add shipping method, hover your mouse over here, click on add it. So free shipping require what? Free shipping require a free shipping coupon, minimum order amount, or a minimum order or a coupon, minimum order amount and a coupon code. It's all up to you. I'm gonna keep it as it is. If you like to add any condition, you can select any condition from this drop down menu. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it as it is. Let's go ahead, click on save changes. There you go. So I'm selling my books only in United States. So I've created a free shipping only for this region. So if you like to create different types of shipping method, you can check out my other video tutorial where I'll show you each and everything about WooCommerce shipping. That will be advanced shipping method tutorial, guys. Make sure you check out the description box. That will help you a lot. Anyways, we're gonna skip the payments tab just for a moment. Let's look at the advanced and privacy. So guys, here you can see we have different types of options that we can enable or disable. We have the guest checkout, allow customer to place order without an account. If you like this option, you can check it. Allow customer to log in into an existing account during checkout. That is good option to check. That is right option to enable. Okay. Next, You can allow customer to create an account during checkout. This is also should be checked. That's pretty much it. Below you can add your own registration privacy policy. Over here, this is a sample privacy policy, guys. Type your own privacy policy if you have one, otherwise you can use the default one. Below you can see we have the retain inactive account for maybe 1 month, retain pending order for maybe 2 days. It's all up to you. You can increase or decrease this number according to your preferences. Once you're happy with your changes, don't forget to click on Save Changes. Let's look at the emails. Here, first 3 emails should be yours. Okay, here you can see this is a sample email. I'm using a local website, so that's why I have this email. To change email, click on Manage. Here you can type in your own real email. info@𝗀𝗏𝗃𝗃.com. You can contact me at this email anytime if you have any question. Okay, once you're happy with your changes, don't forget to click on Save Changes. Let's look at the integration. Here you can integrate MaxMind geolocation with your WooCommerce plugin. In this video, I'm not gonna do it, so I'm gonna skip this part. Let's look at the Advanced tab. In the Advanced tab, I have the cart page, I have the checkout page, and I have my account page, which is already selected by default. You can see if you don't have any of these pages, go ahead, create these pages with a shortcode of WooCommerce. If you do not know where to find WooCommerce shortcode, don't forget to check out the description box of this video. I'll provide you all the shortcodes of WooCommerce. And here you can see we have the terms and condition page. Right now, I think we don't have terms and condition. So as you know, you can create your own terms and condition page by going to the pages, add new. From there, create your own terms and condition page. Come back to this page, Advanced tab, refresh it, and select the terms and condition page that you have created. Okay. And this is secure checkout. If you enable this option, it will force the website to redirect to HTTPS, which is SSL certificate. Right now you can see there is no SSL certificate. If your website does not have SSL certificate installed, do not check this option. It will crash your website. If you want to know how to install a free SSL certificate, don't worry, I'll have a video for you guys. By watching that video, you will be able to install a free SSL certificate on your website for 15 years. So don't forget to check out that. Anyways, below we have the checkout endpoints. You can change these labels if you want, but I think by default, these are the good ones. So I'm not gonna change these labels, okay? And finally, I'm gonna click on Save Changes. Next, we have the 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗏 builder. So guys, here, by default, everything is completely fine over here. You don't have to change anything on this tab unless you don't understand any of this feature, okay? Now, let's move to the Payments tab. So guys, on this tab, you can enable any type of payment gateway on your e-commerce website, or you can say your own book selling website. In this video, I'm gonna enable only PayPal, which is an international payment gateway to receive a payment from real customer. First of all, I'm gonna disable the cash on delivery. Let's click on Save Changes. To enable PayPal payment gateway, I have to install a plugin. To do it, let's hover your mouse over plugins. Click on Add New, come over here and search for WooCommerce PayPal. And I'm going to install this plugin, WooCommerce PayPal Payments by WooCommerce. Click on Install Now and now click on Activate. So plugin has been activated successfully. So here you can see we have the Elementor update. Let's click on Update Now and update our Elementor plugin. Okay, so let's move with the next part of this video. In this part, I'll show you guys how you can list a product, which in this case will be the books on your e-commerce website or your bookstore. So there will be 3 types of products on your website. There will be a audiobook, which known as a digital downloads, or next it will be a paper book. Okay, so let's see how you can create a product on your e-commerce website with WooCommerce plugin. So as you know, we already have a WooCommerce plugin installed on this website. So let's hover your mouse over products, which is part of WooCommerce. When you install a WooCommerce, you will see these tabs, WooCommerce and the products. Okay, hover your mouse over products and click on Add New. By the way, if you look at the all products. Let's click on all products first, and here you can see these are the sample books, or you can say the dummy books that you have to delete before you launch your website. Okay, in order to delete all these books, you can either select each books one by one, or you can check this box in order to select all of them. There are 4 pages as you can see here. In the first page, we selected all of them by checking this box. Go to this drop down menu, select move to trash, click apply, and all of these books will be deleted or they will be moved to the trash page. That means you can restore them anytime if you delete them by accidentally. Anyways, I'm not gonna delete them. I'm gonna keep it as it is just for the video tutorial. Now, in order to add a product, click on add new. You can import any product if you want, or you can export product if you want. But right now in this case, let's quickly add a book. Type your product name. In this case, let's say 𝗃𝗁𝗃 comic 1991. Okay, below you have to type a description. Let's quickly add a description. Okay, scroll down. Here you can see we have this product variation meta, and this whole section is created by the Jet Engine plugin. If you want to customize this whole section, you can click on this button right here. It will take you to this Jet Engine section where you can create a meta box. Here you can see we have the meta box title, which is product variation, which is right here, this whole section. And we have the meta box for post or testimony or user. In this case, it will be post. Edit meta box link, make sure to check this. And next, visibility condition enable for post type, which is product. That's completely fine. You can add a condition by clicking on add condition button. That means you can visible this product variation meta box for other types of category like post category, but in this case by default it has been created for the product category. Okay, and below you can see we have the meta fields. And all of these fields are created by default. When you install a dynamic template, you will get all these meta fields. You can delete them if you want, or you can add your own meta field by clicking on add new meta field button. And here you can name your meta field. For example, you can say year of publish. You can leave the name ID as it is. This will be the slug. Next we have the project type. Next we have the object type, condition, endpoints. Let's go with field type will be date. Next we have the save as timestamp. If you want to save this as a timestamp, you can check this box, otherwise you can save as timestamp, so I'm not going to check this. Next we have the description. You can add a description if you want. I'm going to leave it as it is. Field width 100% and feed value I'm going to leave it as it is. Is it required or not? Let's make it required. Quick edit support. Toggle this option to make this field available in the quick edit section, so I'm not going to enable this. Show in reset API. Let's leave it as it is. Let's click on new meta field. That's pretty much it. Once you're happy with your changes, click on update meta box and your changes will be saved. Once you do it, come back to your product page, and here you can see we don't have that section meta field that we just created just because we haven't refreshed the page. But before that, let's save this product in draft. Okay, once you save it, let's scroll down, and now you can see we have the year of publish, and here you can select the publish date of this book, July 1st 2021, and scroll up. If this is a PDF or audiobook, or you can say a downloadable product, select the size of your ebook, maybe 20 megabyte. Next we have the format. It will be PDF, or MP3. Scroll down. Next we have the listening length. Type the listening length over here, 3 minutes. Next we have the publishing or releasing date. You can select your releasing date. Alright guys, so now let's move to the next part of this video. In this part we are going to look at how to customize your e-commerce website, or you can say book selling website with WordPress. So let's get started. First of all, hover your mouse over here, right click. Let's visit your site. Okay, so as you can see that this is the home page of our website, and this is a dummy website. As you know that we imported this dummy template, so this is the final part of this website. In this part we are basically make this website look unique so that everyone thinks that this is not copy website or imported website. Follow my steps and make this website look unique. You need to change every element of this website according to your book selling website. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, let's hover your mouse over here, add it with Elementor. This home page is built with or designed with Elementor page builder. Let's click over here, add it with Elementor. So now you see the Elementor page builder. In the left hand side, you will see all the elements that you can add into your home page. There is a huge list of the elements that you can use to make your website homepage unique, and that's what we are for. Okay, so first of all, let's see how to change any element of your website. And if you hover your mouse over any element, you will see these kind of buttons: plus button, edit section button, and the delete section button. Okay, and this represent the entire section. Inside the section, we have different types of element. If you hover your mouse over here, you can see this is the mega menu. We'll look at how to edit this mega menu in a separate video, because this is a different process to create a mega menu. However, if you want to edit the mega menu, click over here, this pencil icon. It will take you to this section, and here we have this button right here, mega screen. Just click on that, it will open a new tab, and here it will take you to the WordPress backend. Inside the backend, you will see the appearance and the menu. You are inside the menu. Inside this menu, you will see all the menus over here. Here you can see we have the all book menu, sub menu. Select that, click select, and you will select this menu. As you can see here, you can delete any item from this menu by clicking on remove button. Okay, or you can add any item into this menu by going to this section. You can add pages, you can add post, you can add literally any custom link of the product, categories, you can add WooCommerce endpoints. You can literally add anything into this menu or any menu that you like. When you see this button right here, mega activated, that means this menu is connected with the mega menu of the 𝘃𝗶𝗱𝗏 plugin that comes under the jet engine. Like I mentioned earlier, I'll create a separate video to show you guys how to create a mega menu. So in this part, we're gonna skip this section. Next, we have this area right here. If you look at here, this is the navigation tab where you can directly jump to any section. You can hide that section, you can visible that section, or you can delete any section right by clicking on right click. You can duplicate, you can edit column, you can add new column, you can delete the column, anything you can do using this navigator. Okay, so I'm gonna drag and drop this navigator over here just for a moment, and let's edit this section right here. In order to edit this, hover your mouse over this section, click on this pencil icon. It will take you to the editing section from the left side, and this is a advanced carousel element that has been added by default. If you want to delete this whole section, you can delete that as well, but we are not gonna do it. Here you can literally change anything, like you can change this item. First we have the item 1. Inside the item 1 we have this image. You can choose any image that you like. For example, let's add maybe this image. Let's see, click on insert media, and now you can see we just changed the image, but this image size is not recommended, so I'm going to remove it by clicking on the delete button. Let's go to style, advanced content. If you click over here, this pencil icon, it will take you to this template section where you can edit this template. Let me show you how you can add this template. Inside this template, you can see we have the image. Let me take this, open the column 1, heading, spacer, heading. Let me take this navigator over here. Let's click over here. Here you can see we have this image right here. Go to style, advanced. Now edit the column. Inside the column we have the background image right here. You can see we just added. From here you can edit this image. And here you can see we have the item 1. Inside the item 1 we have added this template, home slider, or you can edit this template by clicking on the edit button. It will take you to the editing section of this element. So inside this element you can see we have the column just by clicking on the column button. Go to style. Inside the style, you can see you can change the background image from here. Okay, you can replace this image with any image that you like. This is not recommended size. Let's choose this one. Click on insert media. There you go. Click on update. Come back to this page and don't forget to click on update. Once you do it, refresh the page and you'll see the difference, the changes on your carousels. So you can see we just changed the image. You can edit these text as well. Go to carousels. Inside the column, let's select the item 1. Click on edit template. Just close this one. And from here, you can delete this entire text if you want. Just like it. Or you can delete the entire section. Right click, delete section. This way you can delete this text. Click on update. Just close this out. Now refresh the page and you'll see the difference. You'll see this text will be disappear just because we deleted these text in the editing section. Okay, as you can see, the text has been deleted. Now let's look at the next section. In this section, you can see we have the bestseller, new release, and we have the products under these sections. Okay, here you can see we have this entire editing section. We have the heading, which is bestseller. Below the heading, we have this section right here. If you click on this pencil icon, you will see we have the listing grid. Okay, by default, they have added the listing grid. Inside the listing grid, they have added these products. You can add your own by typing any word over here. If you have created any list, you can search for any product. You can add something like product only. For example, these product, you can see we just changed the product over here really quick. In the same way, below we have the heading and we have the listing grid as well. And we have other settings of the listing grid. How many columns you want to appear, 5, 4, 6, it's all up to you. And we have the few other settings that are self-explanatory. Just read the line and play around with it. Believe me, this is a very simple thing to edit. Just try to turn things on and off and see the difference, what happened to your home page. If you like that thing, keep that thing turned on, otherwise you can turn it off. And below you can see we have this section right here, promotion section. Inside the promotion section, you can see we have the heading. You can change this heading if you want. Below this section, we have this right here, listing grid. Once again, inside the listing grid, they have added the promotion listing. If you want to create your own listing, click on the create new listing item. This pop-up will appear. Here you can select the listing source, post, terms, user, repeater field, jet review. Let's stick with post. From post type should be pages, media, or whatever you like. You can select from here. For example, let's go with products. Name the listing, my listing. Click on create listing item. Would you like to save changes you made? Yes, click on save changes. So here you can see we created the listing, but there is a no item appear over here because this listing is empty. Let's go back. Let's edit the page once again. Now you can see we have this error message. Let's go back and edit the page once again. Okay, now we are back inside the editing section. Here you will see promotion is empty. Here you can see promotion is empty. Let's add the promotion once again. Clicking on this button. Let's go to listing grid, delete the listing grid, and let's add the promotion listing. There you go. We're back in business once again. And again, below you can see we have another section, which is the heading section. Here you can delete these heading and type your own if you want. Below you can see we have another section right here. First of all, let me shrink this down so that we have more view to see. And here you can see we have the edit tab button. When you open this edit tab, you can see we have this tab added inside this section. Inside this tab, we have 3 types of menus. We have the paper book, we have the ebooks, we have the audiobooks. You can add more item if you want. If you want to edit this template, click on the edit template button. It will pop up another window from where you can edit this template. So inside this section, you can see we have the best books, paper books that you can edit. If you click on this column, go to style, advanced, you can change anything. If you like to stylize your column, go to style. If you like to change margin, padding, and a few other settings, you go to advanced settings. Let's stick with the layout. Inside the layout, you don't have to change anything. If you open this column inside the navigator, you will see we have the listing grid. Inside the listing grid, you will see we have the product grid menu V2. You can add any type of product inside this listing. Okay, first of all, let's close this out. It's all up to you guys. Let's come back to that section. Alright guys, in the same way, you can edit any section that you like. It's pretty straightforward. You don't have to do anything. Just come to any section, click on the pencil icon and start editing your section. Okay, so I think we are good with the home page. Let's look at the footer section of this home page. To edit the footer section, let's close this out first. But before that, click on update. If you make any changes, it'll keep your changes saved. Let's click on exit. Now click over here and view the page. Click on visit site. Now click on customize. Okay, in the customization section, we have few elements that you can edit. First of all, you will see this logo right here. Let me show you how you can replace this logo with your own logo. First of all, we have the site identity in the left side. Here you can see we have the logo. Add your logo here. You can add the title of your site. You can add the tagline. Okay, if you like to show the tagline on the top of the panel, you can do that as well. Otherwise, you can uncheck it. Anyways, go back and we have the other options like general site setting. Inside this site setting, you can see we have the favicon. Favicon means this icon that you will see on the tab. You can add any icon that you have. If you already prepared your favicon or logo, you can upload your file over here. If you do not know how to create a logo, don't worry, I have already created a separate video for you guys. You can watch that video and create a logo for free within 10 minutes without having a knowledge of graphic designing. Okay, anyways, right now I'm gonna select something like this logo. Click on select, skip cropping, and you will see the changes right away. This is the favicon that we have added. If you make any changes, don't forget to click on publish. Go back. Now we have the page layout. Container type is boxed or full width. It's all up to you guys. Next, we have the sidebar width, 103 or 104. Try to change these elements and see what fits for you. Okay, if you make any changes, don't forget to click on publish. Next, we have the social links. If you like to show social links in the header, check this option. Otherwise, you can uncheck it. Next, we have the top to top button. Here you can see show to top button. If you like to show these buttons, go ahead, check this option. Otherwise, you can hide it. In the same way, guys, you can literally change anything. So I'm not gonna waste your time to show you things which is self-explanatory. If you want to learn more about customization section, I have already created a separate video for you guys. Just go to the description box of this video and watch that video, because a lot of people have seen that video and they have learned a lot about customization. By watching that video, you can literally customize any type of WordPress website, and you can definitely check out the comments in that video. A lot of people learning many stuff just by watching that video. Anyways, so that is the another way to customize or change any element of your website. And below, if you like to change this footer section, you will see the footer area, and from the footer area you can see we have this section right here, copyright text, this one. Alright guys, so I've shown you literally anything how to customize your WordPress website. However, if you like me to show you how to customize this particular website or this particular theme design, I'll create a separate video for you guys where I'll show you only customization part, and I'll customize literally any element of this template. Just drop your comment in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me on Instagram if you have any question or suggestion regarding this video or any video that you like. So that's the end of this video, guys. I hope you learned something from this video. If do so, don't forget to hit the like button. That would be appreciated. And thank you so much for watching this video. Till then, I'll see you next time.